Hello and welcome back to the Unboxers, and today we have something very mossy for you.
Yes.
And it is...
Mossman.
Mossman! Check him out!
Heroic spy and master of camouflage.
So this is from the Masters of the Universe.
Yes.
And if you're familiar with Mossman back in the day, is he made the same, or is this like an upgrade?
I don't remember if he was flocked back in the day or just green.
Yeah, I don't remember exactly what the figure looked like. Well, you know, as it got further, I don't know how many. Some weren't ever figures, I don't think.
Yeah.
Some characters, I'm not sure, ever made it to figure, or maybe I just never saw them. But anyway, so it looks like he's going to come with some type of armor?
Yeah, armor, an alternate, or is it just one? A swappable hand and head, and some weapons.
He's got the karate chop hand.
Yes.
And then in case you don't want the karate chop hand. Yeah, some weapons and like the extra head with, when he opens his mouth, his teeth get bigger.
Yeah.
He's coming at you. So let's take a look at the back of the box. It says Heroic Spy and Master of Confusion.
Camouflage.
Camouflage, sorry. You turned it real quick. Alright. And there he is. Very cool. So, Mossman. Good guy, bad guy?
Good guy.
Good guy.
He's heroic.
He is. So, it's funny because, I don't know. Like, when I was growing up, we had that in our backyard. The little mounds of what looks like action figure grass.
Yeah.
Which was actually moss. I'm wondering, kids... Nowadays, I guess it depends on where you live, if you've ever even seen moss.
Yeah, true.
Or maybe you kind of see the kind
like
that's in the
don't,
trees.
Like, just wander back in the woods like
that's
we used
true.
to back in the day.
And like hanging from the tree moss.
Yeah.
That kind of thing would be a little bit different, but
the
anyway.
cool thing is, this is the collector's edition.
Yes.
It is moss-like fur, smells like pine.
Yes.
So that'll be cool.
So he will hang in our car.
Yes. And go on our Christmas tree.
Yes. That sounds awesome. He's like, what? That's his what face. What? Yeah. Let's go ahead and get Mossman out of this box and give you a much closer look. We'll be right back. All right, so there's...
Mossman.
And look at that. He looks really cool in his armor there. Very awesome. So let's go ahead and show off... what's the little book in the back there?
It's like a little collector comic or whatever. I guess
that's
comes
cool.
with each.
Let's see.
So it's Poison from the Stars.
Ooh.
So it's just got... I mean, it's just a couple pages, but...
That's cool.
Pretty well illustrated and everything. And it gives you a little
awesome
story with Mossman involved.
And you can reenact. I was going to say recreate and reenact, and anyway, with the action figure. So that's cool. All right, so he has an extra head sculpt.
He does.
All right, and here's the extra head sculpt.
Yeah, so this one is not fuzzy, which I thought was kind of odd. But it looks like he's bald on top, and then has a hair on the outside. But
that's
yeah,
the over 50 head sculpt.
Yeah, this is as he gets older. But it still looks pretty cool and has the bigger fangs and everything. So
he's like, "Who are you joking? I lost my moss." And then he has
like some kind of mace.
Yeah.
But I'm guessing it's like, I don't know, because it's not a straight.
It's not pliable, right?
It's not a straight line, so I don't know if this is supposed to be chain or rope or if it's just bent.
I think it probably is supposed to be like that. And it might be based off of the one that originally came with him or something.
And then,
hey!
So this is the other hand. This is for the alternate hand for his left hand. So that way he can hold stuff in both hands.
Yeah,
but he's got the
weapon in both hands.
Classic Master of the Universe thumbs up grip.
Like they said, they were cool before they knew it.
That's right.
All right, so let's take a look at this facial sculpt. So this one, his mouth is open a little bit, but it just looks like he might have trouble shutting his mouth.
He's like, check out all that fur.
Yes. He's like, yes. And then his eyes look, he doesn't look too menacing there. His eyes are not, like, squished in anger. His armor reminds me of, like, Heman's, or, like, Teela. Doesn't she have the piece around the back of her neck?
Oh, yes.
It goes around like that. And then he has armor on his upper arms. Oh, that's neat.
Yeah.
Because you usually would think of it on this part, and then that's kind of cool that it's on his shoulders. I mean, on his biceps, because usually it's either here or here,
Yeah.
So I like that. He does have some yellow going on. What is there a design here, or is that just?
Yeah, I'm not.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not sure what it is.
Yeah, it looks almost like
But yeah,
a
there's some kind
smaller
of a
version of
design.
him, but I'm not sure. It looks maybe like a shield. Let's turn him around. There you go, the back, and it looks like there's fasteners for those, and that's how you put it on.
Yeah. So it just kind of you put it over his neck and then
Fasten
wrap
it
it around
back
and
there.
snap it, or not snap it, but feed it through.
All right, let me give him a whiff. Let me smell. Ooh, he smells like pine, but it's kind of like almost like a refreshing restroom. He smells like toilet cleaner pine.
You're like, hey.
Yeah. He's like, don't clean a toilet with me. But anyway, yeah, it sounds like artificial pine, but that's kind of cool that they add this scent. That's
Yeah,
awesome.
that is cool.
All right, I'll let you show off his articulation. I think he's gonna have basic, right?
Actually, this is not your dad's Masters of the Universe figure. This is like updated for today's collectors. So I guess they kind of listened to the fans who have been collecting since like 70s or I guess 80s. So these are gonna have updated articulation. So he has articulation at the neck, kind of like the other ones did, but he can also
look at that.
He can also look up. The shoulders in the original ones just basically went, like rotated like this, but these will actually go out as well, so it'll go around and up as well. He actually has elbow articulation, which the originals did not, so it will bend and rotate, and he has wrist articulation, so that's pretty cool. The originals did have waist articulation and hip articulation, but these will go out as well as forward and backwards. But they have the addition of
that was
knee
well hidden.
articulation, and it kind of like the elbows, it will rotate. And it actually has like top of the boot or mid calf, which you really can't see it. It's really well hidden.
Yeah.
And then of course the ankle articulation, which none of that the original Masters of the Universe characters had. So they've really upped the game on articulation while keeping the original aesthetics of the characters. So very cool, really cool looking, and glad to add Mossman to our Masters of the Universe collection.
Cool. All right, so there's one last look at
Mossman
from Masters of the Universe.
Yes.
Thank you so much for watching. As always, come back and see us, like, subscribe, and we will see you next time.